All right, guys, let's talk about this awesome $20 deal on a 250K account at Apex. How would we trade it being risk first? So from their website, this is from their website. Ignore the number of contracts. It literally means nothing. Just consider that the number of ways you can screw yourself number. That's what that is. How many possible ways can I screw myself? If you want to know that, look at that number. Otherwise, you look at the most important number on here, the only number that really matters. That is the $6,500 drawdown. That's the only number that matters. Everything else is just crap. It's marketing. 1 day pass, whatever. It doesn't matter. Forget all that. $6,500 is the only number that matters. So how would I trade this on an overall 30,000 feet view? 2 trades a day. 2 winners, 2 losers, 1 winner, 1 loser. 2 trades, you're done. Be a sniper. Be a surgeon. Be picky. Trade the AM only. You want the level to have a backup level with additional confluences. We got a front side and a fair value gap with VWAP as a backup level where the VWAP has been respected previously during the morning. We got overnight half back and it's the third ladder. We're in. That is worthy of 1 of 2 trades. Look at it as you only get 2 trades, and which one do you want it to be and be proud of it? It could be 1 trade today. It could be 0 trades today because you're being picky. AM only, backup level, plus confluences. And here's how I want you to do it. Take your drawdown, divide it by 250, and that's the number of MES contracts. So get out your phone or pop up your calculator, punch in 6,500, and divide that by 250. 6,500 divided by 250. What does that equal? The answer is 26. So you have 26 MES contracts, or you could say, you know what, that's like 2.6 ESs. I'm just going to do 3 ESs. I'm fine with that. The problem with the ES contracts with Apex is you have a real-time intraday trailing drawdown you have to worry about. It's not an end of the day drawdown. Every trade matters and you're sweating drawdown every single trade. So because of that, I want to use as little of this as possible. That's my humble opinion. I want to use as little of that as possible. Your mileage may vary. Other people have different opinions about managing drawdown. I like to use as little of this as possible. So what I would rather do, instead of trade 3 ES contracts and worry about drawdown in a runner situation, and we have too many runners for you to ignore. We are really good at 10, 20, 30, 40 plus point runners. We're really good at those. Give yourself the opportunity. You're only in 2 trades. Wouldn't it be nice you have 1 trade and you manage it for 5 hours? That's okay. That's not a bad way to go. Talk about stress-free trading. So how would I manage those 25 contracts? So the way I would look at it is 5 sets of 5. Okay? 5 sets of 5 contracts. Possible way to trade it. Take 5 off at 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, and 4 points. If you did that for the first 20 contracts, it'll be $250. That'd be like trading 1 ES contract and making 5 points. And heck, if you wanted to just trade one ES contract and say, I'm either taking a full loss or 5 points, I don't know about that, but hey, that's an option. This just makes more sense to me. Peel these off at 1.2 points and then move everything to break even. And then try to get 3 points, 4 points. And then your runner is the 5 additional contracts. Okay. I'd much rather be in a running situation with 5 MES contracts, which is half an ES. Half an ES. And then every 10 points, peel 1 off. It's coming up to a strong level that we haven't tested, take 1 off. You're coming up to a 30-minute level, take 1 off. You're managing that drawdown while staying in the trade and taking off contracts before price bounces back in your direction. I'm going to give you another way to trade this. So the 6,500 divided by 250 is 26 MES contracts or 2.6 ES contracts. Here's what you could do. Because we require 2 candle clearance, we see these trades coming. You could enter 2 contracts ES, take them off 1.2 point, 1.3 point, whatever you want, and enter 6 MES contracts. So have your DOM up, ES, I'm taking 2 contracts. MES, I'm taking 6 contracts. The MES is your runner situation. And the other ones is your ES situation. That's okay too. You can do that as well. You just got to have a little extra management that you're dealing with because you're now entered into 2 different symbols, ES and MES. But it is a way to do it. I think just doing the MES is an easier way to do it. Set your take profits. Have a runner with 5 contracts, which is half an ES. Every 10 points or every time it comes to a high time frame level, you take one off. You take one off. You take one off. Of course, you're always looking for opportunities to add back into your trade. You could add back in sets of 5 if you wanted. That's okay because you're in a winning trade. You can certainly add to your winning trade, and that's preferable. So I like this 2 trades a day. And the reason why it's 2 trades and this 250, because really it gives you 2 trades to be full losers and still give yourself plenty of room to not blow your account in less than 5 days. And I think that's really important, is give yourself multiple days to blow an account, in my opinion. And if you follow our system, that's almost impossible. It's only when you go crazy does it become a problem. It's only when you go crazy. And so if we got into 2 good trades in the morning and it did this, you'd make 250 and 250, that's 500. That is 10 ES points. I'm sorry, but 10 points a day is fantastic. And then if we get that runner situation, you know as well as I do, you can double and triple and quadruple that in the runner. So this is my recommendation, and I wish you the best of luck.